there is a vast divide between the standard of education available to the poor who typically live in villages and slums, and those living in urban areas. However, as articulated by the UN Millennium Development Goals, universal primary education is of paramount importance, not only to the individual but to the entire human race, and is one of the most likely tools to eliminate extreme poverty. Swarana is a student at the Amartahalli Government School.
ಇವರು ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಜೋಕಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಭಯ ಇಲ್ದಿರೋ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಕೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ನಮಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಸಾರೇ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ನಾವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಓಪನ್ನಿಂದ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮಿಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಭಯ, ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಭಯ, ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ತಪ್ಪಾದರೆ ಅಂತ ಭಯ. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಸರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಆ ಥರ ಭಯ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು.
Developing countries such as India have an adult literacy rate of 61% and about 40 million children who do not have access to any education. Additionally, the enrollment of 6 to 15-year-olds in this school is on the decline.
Children just are not involved in this process of learning. There is no partnership between the teachers and the children, and it's a very passive activity where textbook is the sole teacher's tool, and from the textbook it goes to the blackboard to the child's notebook. It's a three-way activity, and then the child, I don't know what happens after that, but either way I really don't see the child leaving with any learning that has happened that particular day.
Mia is a student from the Aditi private school in an urban city called Bangalore in India.
Because the teachers, when they teach, they interact with the students so much.
Any material that will allow him to pass through it easily. Okay? Now the opposite of that is called insulator.
Lots of group. There's so much group work. There's so much. There's so many projects that actually make us very interested in the subject. We want to come to school. It's not many people want to miss school, so it's lots of fun.
Unlike a majority of village schools in India, Aditi has the ability to properly train the next generation of Indian leaders. Digital StudyHall is a distance learning system that allows resource-starved village schools to benefit from the better human and content resources available in urban environments. Teachers like Sandhya are trained private school teachers who generally live in urban areas and understand how to incorporate good pedagogy into their day-to-day teaching activities.
Here, no classes are ordinary. I mean, each class is actually completely activity oriented, and the child is the focus of the entire class. The objectives have to be focused toward what the child learns.
How can schools in rural and slum environments have access to teachers like Sandhya? We pair teachers like Sandhya with children from similar socioeconomic backgrounds and digitally record their lessons. Such classes are extremely interactive, involving the students in the learning process through games, stories, plays, and other interactive activities. We work with such teachers to build carefully planned, coherent sequences of classes based off of the government school curriculum. Once the content reaches digital StudyHall schools, there's a number of ways in which it is being used. Through mediation, the digital content and the teacher form a team. The content provides the teacher with a framework for the class and the pedagogical components to enhance teaching. The teacher provides the interactive components of the class, involving the children in various learning activities. After the teacher has played the digital lesson for some time during a live class, he or she pauses the digital lesson and repeats all of the lively, dynamic, and interactive components from the model teacher on the digital lesson. Teachers learn through mediation, and over time, pedagogy from excellent teachers is transferred to other teachers who thereby understand that learning involves lots of questions and answers, activities, board work, and songs. Initially, they are trained through the system by imitating model digital teachers, while tailoring and embellishing the lesson for their own classroom. Over time, motivated teachers can graduate from the system, abandon the crutch, and deliver lessons on their own. Currently, Digital Study Hall has been able to affect about 50 pilot village schools in India. Content is currently being developed in 4 Indian languages in order that teachers from otherwise isolated village and slum schools may participate in a meaningful exchange of knowledge and pedagogy. Digital Study Hall continues to partner with excellent urban schools in various Indian states. Currently, there are operations in Lucknow, Pune, and Bangalore. The project started in Lucknow in June of 2005. Currently, educational content is being developed as part of an afternoon school program for slum girls. Content from this program, where excellent teachers are paired with children from poor backgrounds, is being utilized in a couple dozen schools around Lucknow. Betty is an NGO in Lucknow. Through Betty and Digital Study Hall, worker children who otherwise would not have access to any education whatsoever utilize Digital Study Hall content and training to give these children the education they deserve. In Pune, Digital Study Hall has partnered with a private school called the Rewa Chand Bajwani Academy. There, content is being developed in Marathi and delivered to a number of pilot schools. In Bangalore, Digital Study Hall has partnered with CLT, a non-profit organization with extensive experience improving the standard of education in disadvantaged government schools. CLT and Digital Study Hall are working in about a dozen schools around Bangalore and are developing content in the local language, Kannada. Over time, we expect these partnerships will enable a larger student population to have access to the education they deserve.
My wishful thinking is that it will have spread in many more states in India, and hope in some of the needier states in India, and those are all in the north and the northeast.
All teachers must have access to what is good teaching, or what is a good education process, or what is a good learning process. Every teacher must have access to it.
I think in our wildest dreams, in 5 years, we'll see it spread across all the states in India and possibly a few countries outside of India as well, where the fundamental notion that you can have mediated teaching through video make a difference in the quality of teaching in poor schools, where that idea is spread far and wide.